Hi everyone. Right now the local time is 6:15 a.m. on Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, April 15th, 2026. That means, right? We're going on a trip report to Dallas left field. And then there's mine. Ooh. And look right here, there's my Nintendo Switch 2 and 1 games. And the Blu-rays. Sorry, I'm awake. And the DVD. And then the shelf. That being said, let's pack in my there's a DVD. So that means let's pack into stuff and headed to the Sky Harbor International Airport. Alright everybody, we're leaving my house into the Sky Harbor International Airport right now. It's a beautiful sunny day in the Valley of the Sun. Oh. The Dallas Fort Worth area, there's a threat of thunderstorm, including lightning in the area with half-dollar size hails producing. You have to stay away from the lightning. So alright, we're off we go. We're gonna stop the video here. Alright everybody, we're getting closer to Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport in Phoenix, Arizona. You see, Alaska Airlines taking off to Seattle. There's a control tower. Let's see our zoom lens. That was cool. We're getting ready on State Route 143 going north. There's a sky train. And look down there. There's downtown Phoenix. See the plane taking off on Boeing 737, 700, Boeing 737, 800, and Boeing 737 MAX 8. This is the East Economy parking deck. Let me go ahead and stop the video here. Actually, we're gonna continue filming here at Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport. And this is the right U-turn is exactly 35 miles an hour. See, there's Delta Airlines taking off to Atlanta on Boeing 757-200. Well, we made it. There's a 3-car parking deck. See this brand new SkyTrain. There's a Terminal 4. Oh, my favorite airline is Southwest. Alright. There's the American Airlines. And there's Terminal 4 departures. You see the oversized vehicles. Go figure.
Oh, lot's full.
Oh, oversized vehicles full. Well, here's our trip itinerary. I'm not alone. I got my dad with me. And the oversized vehicle is nearly full. Remember last year I went trip to El Paso via Southwest Airlines with the open seat. This year we're going to the trip to Dallas. Let me turn and face around. Well, Let me. This is the Tritano area. I'm not flying alone. I got my dad. He's joining us to the airport. Problem solved. We're the senior. The diesel fuel. And there's this security guard. I don't want him to see me. And let's get to the ticketing area. Wow. You've seen the main level. Well, I had to go use the bathroom. Wow. We'll be back in a little bit. All right.
Level 2.
Level 2 it is. Watch this.
Going up.
Watch for the door sensors.
Level 2. Ticketing and automatic telemetry. Going up.
We made it here. There's the envoy.
Return to claim your property at the information desk on level 3E stand. Carrie Carl, return to claim your property at the information desk on level 3E stand.
Alright, this is the Southwest ticketing area at the main terminal. There's American Airlines, the Dallas-Fort Worth hometown area.
Okay.
Alright. Look at
So,
that.
let's see. We are going from Phoenix. Dallas. Gate D16. Okay. You know where we're going?
These are Montgomery escalators. Yes, it is. Let's see here, the D to the left. All right. You see? 154 on D16.
Okay, let's go.
Here's our gate, D16.
Attention, please. It is a violation of federal law and regulation to board an aircraft without asking the security screening checkpoint.
You see? See the American Airlines. And now let's go to the D16 and wait for the departure. There's a sky train. No.
Adrian, your plane is coming back. Adrian, Oliva, your plane is coming back.
Oh, there's a United Airlines. It's Ryan Tizzle's favorite airline.
Arizona law prohibits smoking indoors or within the smoke-free zone.
You see the
near
rivals?
entrances. Please smoke in designated outdoor areas only.
Arrive in Austin from Austin, Texas on D16. I'm a group 3. What do you think of this airport, Hanny? All right, look where we are. Wow. Dallas will be there on time. That's okay. This 8533S.
Sit down here, buddy.
Okay. Charge a battery. I'll be back when someone gets here. Wow. I'm continuing to St. Louis, Missouri.
Yeah, there's a lot of pilots. In fact,
I don't want to tell you, but I guess
we really need a lot of pilots still. However, we were trained as well. Oh, really?
See the Boeing 737 MAX 8. Stop 11 South Airfield. See an American Eagle taking off to Flagstaff.
I don't know.
See the DAT on Houston Hobby. See, there's a Boeing 737 MAX 8. On D18 for service to Houston Hobby. This is the SkyTrain. 3-car bound SkyTrain. Boarding will be about over 45 minutes. See, there's Southwest Airlines Boeing 737 MAX 8 on the American Eagle CRJ 900. This is out of San Diego, California. This is the D14 on San Antonio.
Now boarding group 1 to San Antonio. Boarding group 2 San Antonio. Boarding group 3 and 4, you can line up. Boarding group 3 San Antonio. Welcome aboard. Group 6 to San Antonio.
See an American Airbus A320. second. They put in a decent amount of money. And we arrived at gate D16. We're going to start. This plane came from Austin, Texas. And then we will fly to Dallas Love Field in Texas. And they continue to St. Louis, Missouri. We're ready to go. We're going to start the filming in the iPad and the iPhone 11. We're going to start boarding, and we'll be shortly. And the gate 16, and we continue to Chicago O'Hare. Thanks, sir.
Okay, love you.
After Dallas Love Field boarding, and then boarding to Chicago O'Hare on Southwest Airlines. Look at the view outside. Just like last year, right?
For those y'all headed to Dallas, down to gate D16, flight 154, we should be boarding in about 10 minutes. At this time, if we need anything, we need to check for you to your final destination. That would be walkers, wheelchairs, strollers, or car seats. Bring those up now and we'll get those tagged for you. Additionally, we are looking for a couple more gate check bags, like 3 or 4 would be ideal, just to make sure that we don't run out of bin space by the end and end up taking it to late checking bags. So again, if you're going to Dallas, flight 154, be willing to part with your carry-on bag on your flight to Dallas. If you get up at baggage claim, please come see us at the podium at D16.
And then Steve, I talked to Steve and he told me he told you I was there.
Hey, look. There's a Dallas Airlines on Dallas Love Field in a different flight on D14. And this one right here is a continue my flight on D16. D as in Delta 16. Again, boarding is currently delayed because of computer issues. Or boarding will be about the boarding starts in about shortly. So thank you for your patience. Finally.
Group 4, go ahead and line up Group 4.
Group 3 boarding.
It's nearby.
Group 3, welcome aboard. Going to Dallas.
I'm a big Loungehouse fan. I'm a 19F. And Dad will sit in a 19E. Let's take a look at this. See the Boeing 737-700, I believe. Wow. That's okay. morning.
So if you really want to go back there and see it, you go right ahead. Because don't get that sideways on me right now, because I'll be more than happy to go have you out back here and tell you how cold it is. I mean, it really is breezy out there. So we're going to pull it.
Excuse me?
There you go. Now you can buckle up. Yeah.
This is a 14. $15, $16, $17, $18, and here's my seat. And all right, let me stop the camera. There we go.
I just beat the crap out of it. And then I just yeah, there's something over on the inside. Yeah. Those little things that come out, they don't move when you put it on the
Yeah.
brakes. So I just cut one off. I'm gonna need the one that wouldn't go in, I just cut it off.
Outdoors, I'm gonna cross-check.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if we could have your attention for just a moment, we'd like to point out the safety features of our Boeing 737. You'll find a safety information card located in the seatback pocket in front of you. Take it out, follow along. To fasten your seatbelt, slide the flat end into the buckle. Pull the loose straps to tighten to release lift up on the buckle. Seatbelts need to be worn low and tight across your hips anytime you're seated. We have 6 emergency exits, 2 forward entry doors, 2 overwing window exits, 2 exit doors in the back. Lights overhead, lights on the floor will lead you to an exit. If in the event of an emergency evacuation, just follow flight attendant commands and leave everything. In the event of a water evacuation, there's a life vest located underneath your seat. Pull the red tab, remove the vest from the pouch, place the vest over your head. Wrap the strap around your waist and buckle it in front and pull it tight. Once outside the aircraft, pull down on the red tab. That will inflate. If that doesn't work, blow into the tube at your shoulder. Your vest has a light that will illuminate once you're in the water. For the use of a life vest on the infant, please refer to the safety information card. Flight attendants are going to come by, make sure your seatbelts are fastened. Seat back and tray tables are in their full upright and locked position. And all your carry-on items are stowed under the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin, leaving the area around your seat clear. Smoking, including the use of electronic cigarettes, is not allowed on board, including lavatories. Federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying any smoke detector in airplane lavatories. Federal aviation regulation also requires passenger compliance with flight information signs, posted placards, and crew member instructions regarding seatbelts and smoking. If needed, 4 oxygen masks will drop from the compartment overhead. To activate the flow of oxygen, reach up, pull down on the mask until the plastic tubing is fully extended. Place the mask over your nose and mouth, securing it with the elastic strap. It can be tightened by pulling on the tabs on either side. Even though oxygen will be flowing, the plastic bag may not inflate. If you're traveling with children or someone needing special assistance, put your mask on first and then assist them. That's the do's and don'ts, friends. It's 1 hour and 55 minutes. Wheels up, wheels down to Dallas. Sit back, relax, enjoy the flight. Be nice to Ashley back there. We're so glad to have her. It helps our seniority. Welcome, Ashley. Woo-hoo.
Oh, the plane is moving. Lubbock, Texas.
Welcome to Dallas.
There's a Dallas Fort Worth there, yeah.
She found a dance studio that has free dance lessons every Sunday, first and fourth. So we're doing our ballroom dancing. That's it. We have fun. And the narcissistic have the kids I can home. Like, bye.
Time for mom to fly.
Yeah, no.
You know, my life has changed a lot since
to Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport, American Airlines hometown airport.
So I took the bag. Stick your finger in there and get that seasoning. She goes, going, okay, where do you buy now? And it was like, it said they were available at Bethel. And so on the way back to the airport, we stopped at Bethel. We said, oh man, they're just flying on the jump. We meant to read Bethel. And I almost missed my flight. I said, Daddy, I just get on the flight with Bethel. You know what? I like it better in small bags because they can save them.
Oh, that's true.
And I like little bite-sized pretzels. But
You don't gorge on it. Yeah.
yeah, but the other ones are good.
Oh, the weather doesn't look that bad. I thought it was going to be rainy and thunderstorm. It's pretty dry. What do I do?
Well, it's been really wonderful talking to you. Likewise, I rather about surprising. Yeah, losing 3 hours going there. I've been trying to go to bed early and get up early. It turned into going to bed late and getting up early. So it's like, oh, God, I think I'm going to try and get you a little nap on my
Yeah. Stretch out, relax a little bit. Looks like we're almost down, Jim.
Yep.
Okay. So my next flight's been delayed too.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of this entire flight crew, we'd like to welcome you to our hometown, Dallas Love Hill. Current time is 3:45. We'll be arriving at gate 1. However, in the meantime, we do ask that you remain seated with those seatbelts fastened until we have come to a complete stop at the gate. The fasten seatbelt sign has been turned on. At that time, you may retrieve your personal belongings from the overhead bin. Just be careful, items do tend to shift during flight and could fall out. If you're making a connection here, go inside the terminal. Check those TV monitors for your up-to-date departure times and gate information.
So it must be small.
It has certainly been a pleasure having you on board today. We know you have many choices when it comes to air travel. We thank you so much for choosing Southwest.
Long of a layover, I know that.
Also want to give a big shout out to Ashley. She was our operational experience flight attendant in training. She did an exceptional job today. We look forward to having her out on the line with us. But you know, it would not go without being said to her finest of fine OE instructors. We have Mr. Barack. He is the tall one, tall, handsome one here on board. Besides being an exceptional instructor, ladies and gentlemen, today is his 21st birthday. So Barack, happy birthday back there, everybody. Give him a big round of applause. Happy birthday, Barack. Woohoo!
We got a floor show.
Again, we like to have fun here at Southwest, so do us a big favor. Reach up there and stretch those arms and open those air vents and lower those window shades to help keep the aircraft cool around here. Until we see each other again, go out and have a great time here in Dallas or wherever your final destination may take you.
at the door.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, my sister goes, why didn't you just not do it first? And I said,
Flight attendants disarm and close your doors for arrival.
if I was,
Well, good.
is the thing.
Go ahead. Yes, sir. Got it?
Take it easy. Bye-bye now.
Bye. This is the carry on. There's a music on the background.
Board's in 14 minutes, so we gotta go.
All right. We made it to Dallas, love you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, over here, gate number